and I'm gonna have a I don't know I'm gonna have a game playing in the background too at the same time. We are live, people. We are live. Welcome to the MBs We Trust podcast. We do this podcast. Okay, I think Dion's seen it. He hears audio. I don't know if you're on YouTube, Dion, or not, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, MBs We Trust podcast, y'all. Where every week we talk about the newest gaming news and whatever it is that our hearts desire. We got Bobby in the building. You guys can always catch me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all your hero beats for all social media platforms. Okay, it says sounds good there. Cool. I'm gonna share it real quick on on Twitter. And yeah, guys. So we got, like I said, we got Bobby in the building. Bobby, what's on, Bobby? Yo, Bobby, you there? Now I can't hear Bobby. Well, Bobby, come on back. Come on back. I'll share this. I'll share the video out later. I don't gotta share it right now. You good? You there, Bobby?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, for some reason I can't hear myself on the YouTube side, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. For some reason I couldn't hear you on here until you just started talking just now, but it's all good.
Yeah, I had to come back to X because if I'm away from X, it turns off the recording.
Got it. Thank you, Dion. But yeah, like I said, guys, we talk about the latest gaming news and we talk about our own gaming weeks. Let's say we have a gaming week. So what have we been playing this week, Bobby?
I have been playing me Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I am also playing. Well, I was playing after that would be the Echoes of Aincrad.
Ooh, see,
it's a very terrible game, and people are saying it makes them feel like they want to poke their eyeballs out of their sockets. But I'll find out when I play it.
And Dion, what if Dion want to come up here and say what you been playing, you can, Dion. Let me know. Just raise your hand or something. We'll get you up in there. But I said this earlier this week when we was doing the during my other live streams that I've been doing, right? I've been playing 4 games and I'm sticking to these 4 games. Final Fantasy VIII, which Bobby I got very good at. I'm in Timber right now. I just beat the president, the zombie president thing.
Nice.
Yeah, that was easy but I'm so overpowered now. I can just literally go through the whole game because I did this card thing where you get a certain amount of cards, and then because the GF has the card modification, it turned it into an item called Tornado, and basically I just have to take that Tornado and apply it to a strength stat, and then the GF has a 20% boost on top of it. And basically, I could just hit everything and just kill everything, basically, until I get to the boss. When I get to the boss, it's still a little challenge, but not as much as it was before. I understand the system now. So Final Fantasy VIII is still being played. Mind you guys, yo, I did not know that there was so much love for this game. This whole entire time, I've been playing Final Fantasy my whole entire life, right? I didn't really play back on PS1. Everybody knows the iconic Final Fantasy 7. Everybody always knows Final Fantasy because of 7. So that's the only one that I ever hear about. I didn't really hear too much about 8 until I seen a love for on Twitter and TikTok. I posted a video on TikTok of Final Fantasy 8, bro. Just the dance scene. 8,000 views just like that because people really love this game. And Bobby, don't spoil the story for me because somebody already kind of spoiled it a little bit, but I kind of blocked that from my mind. So you would say that Final Fantasy 8 story is better than 7?
No. They each have their own type of stories that you can actually enjoy. But the main purpose of Final Fantasy VIII storyline is
it's dark.
Depending on how you really wish to interpret it. Most people interpret it different ways.
Right. All right. So once I finish the game, we'll come back and have a reiteration of the story and how I feel about this story versus Final Fantasy 7. Then obviously after 8, we go into 9. Then we're going to 10 because I never beat 9. I never played 9. Never beat 10. Played 10 many times. Never beat it. I want to also do 12. I got really far in 12, and then I got my ass kicked. So that's one. Anyways, that's one game that I'm playing right now. I'm also playing Hollow Knight Silksong. The only problem I got with that game is you don't know where you gotta go, and you don't know what you have to do. Everything else, the lore, the gameplay, the Metroidvania stuff, I love that. Love the game. It is worth the hype to me. I played the first one too. Didn't beat it, but I'm starting with Silksong. I think I have the first one on PlayStation, and I have it also on PC. So I'll get to that one eventually. But right now I'm playing Silksong 2. On top of of all time, Fortnite. We got the road to 100 going on in Fortnite right now. I got 7.
That game would be my favorite, even if you paid me for it.
We got 7 wins right now. I haven't been on it as much since the next game I'm about to announce. Okay, we got DJ in the building. Let me get him up in here. And then I'm playing Pokemon Champion. So last night, I've been saying it. I was gonna get Dion. This is for Dion too. I told everybody I was gonna get that Ultra Ball tier. Right now, I'm on Ultra Ball tier. It took a while. There's a lot of sweaty people. For some reason, hold on. There you go. All right, it's a lot of sweaty people playing this game, bro, with these crazy tactics. So, I started a Pokemon University. Kai got his streaming university. I got the Pokemon University. So I already did my first video for it. Basically, I'm just going to break down certain battles that I do and what certain people do wrong and what I did, wrong, and what how good they played and whatever. Shout out DJ now. So the next step is obviously Master Ball tier and then Championship tier, right? I only got a couple more days. We have until August 4th to get it in singles and doubles. So that'll prove to everybody right there who the real Pokemon God is. So, DJ, you could do your intro. Forgot.
What up, y'all? Boy, Big Killzone on your phone. I'm still on Kings Forever, Ever Strong Man. DJ Killzone Jones in the building. What up, Bobby? What up, Beast?
Shout out. Yeah, we just talking about current games that we playing. So I told my 4 games, and for anybody watching, those are the 4 games I'm sticking to until I beat one. Obviously, Champions and Fortnite can't be beat. But Final Fantasy 8 will be beat and Hollow Knight will be beat. So once those games are beat, then the next game is gonna come through. I'm gonna do Doom Eternal. Because I didn't beat that game, but I bought it for $70 or $60, however much I paid for it. So I'll do Doom Eternal eventually. But DJ, what you playing right now, yo?
Me, right now, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Resync. I just beat Doom Eternal and the DLC. Doom the Dark Ages and the DLC. So tonight, I don't know if I'm gonna stray tonight because we're going to pod. Actually, you know what? You on Switch right now, right?
I'm on Switch, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Twitter right now. Yeah.
I might just because I want to just all right. So the game. So right now, I'm playing on stream. I'm playing AC Creed. I gotta finish Sorrows. What else am I playing? We were playing Fortnite with you, and I'm playing a few different games. I'm about to start doing some stuff on my Patreon. So I'm about to play Wolverine. I'm gonna probably play it live, but then it's gonna go to my members and subscribers because we can't really monetize Wolverine like that. And I'm gonna do that for the new Wolverine that just came out. Well, that's about to come out, the new game. They just put a new trailer up for that.
Yep.
And I think I might do X-Men Legends 1 and 2. I'm thinking about doing, if they still got it at GameStop, I might go and get Ultimate Alliance. So I might play X-Men Legends 1 and 2, Ultimate Alliance. I think I got the special edition.
You got to be careful with that game because that game had a lot of licensing stuff.
No, that's cool. As long as they ain't got no music in it.
They do got music in there.
I'm talking about. Yeah, Bobby, we can hear you. But you can't
it popped up saying reconnecting to the chat. So I was like, what?
Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you, but that should be cool because it ain't got no like people. Like the menu is like you can just edit that. I ain't worried about that unless it's got like the MCU or whatever. It's alright because I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on stream before, and I ain't getting no copyright straight.
Okay, cool. Hey, DJ, you wanna hop on the Switch into the game chat too, so that you can you could have your video up there or not?
Not right now. I'm putting this post up and cleaning up while we doing the pod. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
so I just speak. This is gaming related because I just saw the Odyssey, and the Odyssey is directed by Christopher Nolan. It was the last film that Jeff Keighley's dad, because Jeff Keighley's dad, let me get his what's the name real quick, his name. Let me see here while I'm pulling up. So Jeff Keighley's dad, is David Keighley. He just passed away last year, and this was the last movie that he helped film for IMAX. So back in the gap, when they created IMAX, him, George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, a couple other people that helped create IMAX, right? And I think he might have. I don't think he did THX, but they kind of go hand in hand. That's the sound system. So I don't think nobody really uses THX no more. I think they use Sony and stuff like that. So anyway, this was a retelling of the Greek poem or folktale, and they shot. This man had cancer, right? And they shot the film last year, and he worked all the way up until he couldn't work no more. And they didn't recognize him in the memorandum for the Academy and stuff like that. But I know that Christopher Nolan, he dedicated the film to David Keighley, and it was off the hook. So. Yeah, man. So if y'all get a chance to go see the Odyssey, try to go see it in IMAX. We had it in 70 millimeter at the OmniMax. So like the whole screen, just imagine looking at a movie or a game and the whole screen is like, I want to say it's like 100 feet tall and 100 feet wide from the ceiling to the floor. And you can just like see every little frame, detail, everything. It was dope. And they gave us a 70 millimeter poster. And like that's how big. I'm gonna take a picture of it to do my review later. That's how big it is. So it got me thinking, what if could they? I don't know if they'll let you rent it out, but if they did, like what would a game look like on the OmniMax screen? Like GTA or Wolverine. Or
probably look dope, bro. And some places they do that though. Some places they do have like this thing where you can rent it out and do all that kind of stuff too. So it just depends.
But like the OmniMax theaters are inside museums.
Now I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So like the closest one to you is in Philly, I think.
Paramus. Paramus.
Where is it?
That's New Jersey. That's all the way up north.
Oh, okay.
They got one over there. They got one by Fort Lee. They got the OmniMax. There's I think there's a couple of them up there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look it up because the ones over here, and I know they went in Philly at the science center, at their science center, which was real dope too. Like I think what did we see up there? I think they had played Star Wars up there one time. And I was up there, and that was dope.
Got it.
And they had like a game exhibit, and they had like a whole bunch of like they breaking down how they put the games and stuff together, like It's similar to what we got up here. I had to post that in the comments or whatever. That video of me going to the gaming exhibit where they break down like the consoles and they explain like what each part does, and they got like a whole Nintendo exhibit over there. So
I got you.
Oh, and they got Odysseus, which is the main character in the Odyssey, on the Fortnite item shop right now, along with Samurai Jack. So Bobby gonna be mad, and everybody else gonna be mad because I might.
I would not be mad about it. Like nope.
Bobby standing on. Look, Bobby standing 10 toes down. He ain't going back.
Nah, he ain't going back to that. But let's talk about this gaming news. So look, I'm gonna start off real quick with this breaking news that we just got today, right? So the breaking news today was GameStop saying they care less about physical game sales too, as well. Now let me explain. And I knew that they was gonna say that. The reason why is because for the longest time, back again, PS3 generation, they've been trying to kill GameStop. And you know what GameStop model was? It's they don't make money off of new games, right? They don't make that much money off of new games. They make money off of they make money off of the trade-ins. They make money off of the little plush dolls and accessories that they got, like their own accessories that they got in there. They make money off of those stuff, not necessarily games unless you buy a used game. That's why when somebody goes into GameStop and they sell their game, right? It could be a brand new game. They always say, I remember at the time, they were like, well, you're guaranteed $30 for a game that you traded in. If it's like a brand new game, like Battlefield 4 came out, people didn't like it. They traded it back in. You got guaranteed $30. They went and they take that game and they go and they resell that game for $54.99, right? $5 off of the what's it called from the new price. So they're gonna pocket that bread. They're gonna pocket the bread because it's a used game. So they paid $30, so they got a $20 come up off of it. But some other games they do that stuff too. Sometimes they'll give you $5, $10. The reason they do that is because they're gonna go flip that game to somebody brand new, right? Either sometimes it's even brand new. Sometimes they'll fake it, act like the game is brand new, and the game is a used copy. But they get the whole money for it. They do a lot of shady stuff like that. But they've been.
I think it's shady. I think it's just
they will label the game. Hold on, dude. They will label the game as new, put a sticker on it, but the game is used. You know when a game is new when they got the plastic on it, and you take the plastic off of it.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it like this, right? Because some of them do that. They do
up here. They do that.
Yeah, but most other game stores do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
They probably do.
It's it's like, that's kind of where it's at when it comes to, the what I was going to say. Yeah, that's basically what it comes down to when it comes to them doing what they doing or whatever. Like most game stores, they do take give you, some trade credit, but they still gotta make that they still gotta make their money back. You know what I'm saying?
They do, but so that's why I'm saying like they not caring about the used game sales, and that's and a lot of that comes from them trying to buy eBay and them doing the retro games. They know that a lot of people are pissed off about the physical game sales right now. They know that. And that's why they invested heavily into retro games. We talked about this a couple pods ago. That was a smart move to do because guess what? Guess what's going to happen once there's no more physical games? All those retro games that me and DJ was just talking about and Bobby, all those game prices are going to go up. Who's going to have them all? Who's going to have the majority of it? GameStop. GameStop will have the majority of it.
I don't think they're going to have, because you got to look.
They already do.
But this is the thing. They have a lot of common games, but they don't have all of them because you got to think about, you got Phoenix Resale, you got Retro Rick,
You got some of those places too, but what I'm saying is there are more GameStops out there, and like if you go on their website right now, if you go on there,
necessarily Beast because they close 75% of them, so it's probably just as many GameStops out there now. If they had kept them open, but they just closed them.
They close a bunch of them, but the thing is, all right, it's oversaturated, right? Especially over here where I'm at, there was a GameStop down the street from my house. There's also a GameStop up the street from my house. There's also a GameStop. There was like 10 or the 15 GameStops by me at one point. Now it's only one. There's actually there's three. Two in the mall. One that never got shut down on a very busy highway. Right, and then there's another one, another busy highway. So around the area right now, there's 4 of them, and in Staten Island, there's 2 of them. Right, in the whole Staten Island, there used to be 6 in Staten Island. Now there's 2 of them. But the thing is, you have to cut the fat for that because you're gonna be paying rent for these places, and the places that, from what I know from the people, they paying the rent for that. They're paying
up there. You got the bunch of mom and pop video game stores.
They don't do as well though. Because that's the thing. Up here, up here. No. Up there, because there's a couple of them. There's 3 that I know of. Actually, there's 4 that I know of, right? And anytime I go in there, right? First of all, we're talking about New York, New Jersey. The stores up here, everybody got attitude, no matter what. As soon as you walk into that game store, how may I help you? Oh, you don't mind nothing? Get out. That's how they act up here. Up here, they are ruthless. They don't care about no.
Yeah, I mean that's New York, but
I'm talking about the recognition, though, DJ. I'm talking about the recognition. If I go and be like, "Oh, you can go buy a retro game right now," the first thing that people are gonna tell me, they're not gonna tell me a retro game store. They're gonna say GameStop.
Okay, but right now, you got one of the biggest video game stores in the whole country, which is Video Games New York.
Yeah.
You got some more stores. You got like 2 of them in Brooklyn. You got Brooklyn Video Games, Brooklyn Game Shack. Oh, well, this is a barcade right here. OS. Wow, we got to go up there. That looks fire.
Nah, they got a lot. They got a lot in the city. But to get to the city, though, that's the pain in the ass part. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm in.
No, but I'm saying you got these places. This is my point though. You got a lot of these places. The story. I think Brooklyn Video Games said they was finna close, and then everybody started going over there, and they was about to close a couple different times, and people start coming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Video Games New York been open for mad long. Then you got what is it? Book Off, which got games down there, which is like half price books up here.
Yeah, but DJ, all I'm saying is I'm not debating that those stores aren't big. They're big time. What I'm saying is, still to this day, they're going to GameStop
for the casual gamer. But the thing is, GameStop, I don't think is going to last. Because they gonna last because they're gonna start aggressively. Well, we've
been saying for a very long time that GameStop wasn't gonna last, and it's 2026 and they're still here.
But what I'm saying is the reason why I'm saying that, Beast, is because the prices at GameStop, like you just got through saying, for these retro games,
they're gonna be up.
Are higher. Hold on, they're higher than the retro game stores, and they're higher than DK Oldies, which is their main online competitor. You know what I'm saying? But DK Oldies, even though they like the market leader in retro games, they have taken a hit. Why? Because they don't keep their quality control up. They ship up and
did we lose him? I think we lost him for a second. I don't know what happened. Hey, Bobby, how do you feel about it?
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yep.
Okay. So, the way I see it is that they have to go the way of the dodo. Like, either they need to try to make things better, or they're going to be closing down more businesses. So they're going to have to try to find a way to make it work. So this way they can truly get it to function correctly, because they either have to start making profit from, other things like movies, games, or old digital games, like pretty much retro games. They're gonna have to find a way to bring that in, or
that's exactly what I was saying. So that's exactly what I was saying. So like for the longest time, right? When a generation is done, they'll give you like a discounted price on, like the older stuff and stuff like that. But nowadays those prices have been staying stuck. DJ was saying that normally the prices are lower in the mom and pops.
But what I'm saying, even with the prices about to go up, GameStop is gonna charge more, and they're gonna try to set the price, but it's gonna backfire because people already have built the hardcore community has already built the goodwill, and it's already like even people that ain't hardcore gamers are starting to go to the local shops.
Are they going to the local shops by you? Because over here, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. If I wanted to go buy a PS4 right now, right, or a PS5, right? If I go to GameStop, the price in GameStop is like for a used one, $380, $400 still. This is GameStop for a used one, even if it's a GameStop certified one or used. When I go to this place over here, there's a place called J2 Games, right? There's two of them. There's one by me and there's one all the way South Jersey. A used PS5 in there costs $550. That is more than GameStop's.
Well, GameStop, this is the thing. We talking about current gen stuff. We not talking about
even the retro stuff though. Well, I don't know about the retro prices. I don't know about the retro prices with GameStop yet.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, because I look at, if you go on YouTube and you go on like a Phoenix Resale. I seen those
guys. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But if you go on their website and you go Filthy Games Room here, it's a couple. You gotta look at all the prices. I'm
looking at the prices right now in Brooklyn Game Store. Right, Brooklyn Game Store is selling used PS5s for $600. All right, so let's look at PS3.
Yeah, I'm talking about the prices of the games, because, like, for example, let me put in. I went to GameStop, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Let me see real quick. Ultimate Alliance 2.
Hold on, I'm on it right now. Hold up, Brooklyn Game Store, right? Brooklyn Video Game Store, right? And yep, let's see the price. I'm just saying, because in this area, the price for everything is sky high, and there's nothing you can do. Okay, so for a PS, let me see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. And let me see. We have an eBay store coming.
Yeah, that's eBay right there. I'm looking. Okay, so I'll say this. It depends on the game. It depends on
the game for sure, because this Godzilla Save the Earth. This Godzilla Save the Earth PS2 game is freaking $550.
Yeah, because
the GameCube one?
The PS2 one.
At GameStop?
Nah, Brooklyn Video Game Store.
Oh, okay. They must have a collector's edition or something, because Godzilla Saved the Earth.
Hang on, I don't know if this thing's muted or not.
Huh?
Yeah, Bobby, you need to go all the way back out. Reset your phone. Yeah, reset your phone and come back.
For some reason, it's still saying I'm in the call with you.
We can hear you. Don't worry about it. What it's saying, we can hear you.
Fatal Frame 3, $300. Castlevania Bloodlines.
So I'm looking at Godzilla Save the Earth. The median price on eBay and PNP Games is like $60. You got some sealed copies. Now they got some people that's over here like Walmart and a couple different places. is trying to run game. So it's people like that though. But I'm talking about the actual. You on the actual website? So
I'm on the website right now, and I'm on another website. I went to J2 Games real quick because I want to see. Bro, I'm telling you, I've been doing this so long with the mom and pops, bro. And the mom and pops, they be having the shit. They be having the stuff.
So now we got to the nitty gritty. We gotta pull up. We gotta do like a video where we pull it up because GameStop is usually $10 or $15 higher than.
Depending on the game.
Depending on the game. So that's my whole point. Is GameStop when they first came in, they was taking in a whole bunch of stuff. They was giving hella bread for everything. Then they started marking up the price of the used games.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Oh, okay, Bobby's back. Hold on, let me get Bobby back here.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is,
there we go.
And yeah, Bobby, do you turn on your Wi-Fi when you come up and you be on the spaces?
No, the phone is always connected to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. That might be the problem. You might have cut the Wi-Fi off because sometimes I had to do it. But anyway, what was
I just did force stop on it, and that stopped it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave it up.
So because the only reason why I asked you is because sometimes I have to do it, and like if I'm in the whip and I get off of the Wi-Fi, it'll always mess up. So anyway, but what I'm saying is, up there, beats, I get it because y'all got like a lot of ground to cover, but on the West Coast, the Midwest, and the South. And I don't know nothing about. I guess we'll find out when we go to Miami what the used games prices is down there. But the market as a whole is been like, unless you get in a game like say Def Jam, right?
Oh, Def Jam is definitely up there.
Yeah. Because it's not people are not selling it. So that's what I'm saying. Like GTA. So like GTA 3, GTA Vice City, San Andreas, always is like between $20 and $30. They'll go.
But the thing is with that is because there's already been a PlayStation copy, an Xbox version, and then they got the remix. So then that's gonna drive the cost down for those type of games. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't think that GameStop is going to like be the mark. They trying to catch up, but you got DK Oldies, and then you got the DK Oldies, and then you got the mom and pop shops, and they have to make that pivot, or else GameStop will go under. They say that
a lot, man. They always say that GameStop going under, and they always pull something, and then they always been around.
They figure it out.
They ain't not going nowhere.
Yeah, they figure it out, but it's like the way that I look at it is this time around it's gonna be hard. Like they literally got saved because of people pumping and dumping their stock.
Yeah, because they didn't want it to go under. And then the thing is this though, they got enough money to go try to buy eBay right now. They've been shutting out all these shops. They're not going nowhere no time.
They don't have the money to buy eBay.
They still trying to see if they can get it or not.
No, but they ain't got the money.
They can find the money to go get it. It's the fact that eBay don't want to be sold. eBay don't want to be sold.
But GameStop ain't got. I'm telling you right now, if you have what is it? If you have a company that's getting ready to get sold, right? Like you said, they may not want to get it, but this is the thing with them trying to buy eBay. They're trying to buy eBay because they're trying to buy eBay because they know that if they get eBay, they essentially get a free what's the word I'm looking for? They get a free pipeline into the used game market, into the
they get I know exactly what you. Yep.
Into everything, right?
Yeah, that's why they want it. Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. eBay is not about to sell, and I don't know if they're a publicly traded company, but that's the whole thing about that is, right? GameStop is trying. This is like their last little move, and even if they raise the money, I don't think that they're gonna. Just like with Paramount and Warner Brothers, you got 5 or 6.
So you're telling me in 2028, GameStop not gonna be around?
No, I mean they can still. This is what I'm saying. Like in certain areas, like in your area, a couple different areas out there, right? You're gonna still have GameStop. People are gonna still go to GameStop, and now they also are letting you keep putting it on Uber Eats. So now for the people who, which they should have been did that, but
it's been on Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. I see these orders all the time from GameStop, all the time.
Now they done made it be known that they doing it, right? They just put it out there like, yo, we officially partnering with them to basically so you can go get your games and stuff like that. So now
but that's my thing too. I don't know nobody who, I mean, I see people doing it. I've done orders with it. The only let me see, I'm trying to think. There was 2 orders. Okay. They had the one guy, right, that I delivered to. He wanted Elden Ring. This is way back when Elden Ring was like, I think maybe actually a year after Elden Ring came out. He wanted Elden Ring for Xbox, and I went and I delivered it to him, right? Where he was at, the GameStops were closed. Or I think the GameStop around him did not have Elden Ring physical, and he wanted it physical. Deliver it to him. Now here's a funny part. Story time. Huh?
Don't say where it was at.
I'm not saying where it was at. I'm just telling you where it was at. There were GameStops around there, but they were closed. But then also inventory. So what up, Trav? We got Trav in the house. They were inventory problems. So a lot of GameStops up here, they would be like, there's one GameStop by me that always got everything. Then the other GameStops around me, there's always something missing over there.
Well, that's another thing too.
Hold up, let me get the story out. Let me get the story out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there was one order that I had where the guy ordered a PS5. He ordered a PS5 and 3 controllers. Now I'm delivering this PS5, and as I'm getting to the house, right? As I'm getting to the house, it ended up not being a house. It ended up being a hotel room. I get there, the person's like, "Yeah, I wanna play my PS5 in a hotel." Maybe they living in the hotel, because a lot of people do that. Like, you know, they got the $40 a week spots, and they live $40 a week in a spot. So, you know, it is what it is. But I need an ID though, because like when you got like electronics and stuff, when you go deliver it, you need an ID. This person didn't have an ID, or they had an expired ID. So she couldn't get it, or she, I don't remember who it was, but I mean to say it like that. But they couldn't get it, right? They couldn't get the system. And then the craziest thing is, DJ, Bobby, Dion, Trav, is that I had to take this PS5 back to the store. They took the PS5 back to the store, but guess what? They did not take back. You know what they told me? Please dispose of the items. Dispose of 3 DualSense, brand new DualSense controllers. Dispose of them. These controllers are sitting somewhere real close by me right now. They're sitting real close by me right now.
Allegedly, they sit somewhere.
Yep. They're somewhere close by. I don't know where they at. I ain't saying they're in my house, but they're somewhere close by. Go ahead, DJ Bobby. Oh, we should get off this topic now anyway, because we've been talking about this topic for so long. But yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see if GameStop is going to survive. We'll see if this is a good move. Trav, that's what we was talking about just now. We was just talking about GameStop saying that they don't care about the physical games anymore.
And I'm gonna say this: GameStop is gonna survive, but I don't think GameStop is gonna be what it is today. I'm saying you got too many in the communities around the mom and pops is so strong. I think it's gonna be even more now because you're gonna have those people support those places. You're gonna have people buying games that they don't necessarily even want because they're gonna want to keep the mom and pop shop open and jumping so that they can keep going. Right?
Remember, location, bro. Because up here they do not care like that.
No, but I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Because y'all don't have a good, where you at it's not a good retro scene. So if you want to say you want to make it a good retro scene, Beast, then you can make that. It could be all you, but you have to have people who want to build it. Like
people up here. Yeah, well, people up here, like there is a big retro scene up here, but everybody didn't got everything already. So they ain't really like I told you, like you go to your local store and it's a certain way. There's a store, there's so many, I told you. There's one in the mall that's opened up, right? And everything inside the mall, every single thing inside that retro store, because they got games, they got action figures, all that, is overpriced to like the high heavens. And the store's name is called True Believers. It's True Believers in Menlo Park Mall. And they are overpriced like crazy. Menlo Park Mall, right here in Edison, New Jersey, that they're overpriced like crazy. Everything in there is overpriced. I went in there and tried to buy a PS Vita. The Vitas cost $300. I never seen a Vita cost no $300. And
I'm gonna say this because they like $150, $200 a period. That's because Vitas is pretty much going. They going up in price.
They always been going up. They've been going up for a while. So I can only imagine what the price is right now if I went in there and tried to go get it.
Well, I mean that's gonna be the thing because now you're not having like an influx of games come in, but we can talk about that. That's a whole separate.
That's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing.
Yeah. We gotta like talk about that like on another episode.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get to that
episode to kind of break down what's gonna happen. But let's get to the next topic.
Yeah, so I'm looking it up right now. The next topic was, well, this is one thing that I keep hearing about. Analysts said that they should be charging $200 for GTA 6.
I should be charging $200.
That's what the gaming analysts and stockholders and stuff wanna.
The bank wanted them to be $100. Like there was one of those banks that really wanted them to be $100.
Right. So I don't I don't think that this I don't agree with that at all, that the game should come out and be even $100. The game is what? It's coming out, it's gonna be $80, right? Base, and then if they want the whatever edition thing, it's how much is
$80 for us, then it's almost $109 for Canada.
Yeah. But I'm saying but there's also another version of it, right? Isn't it like a collector's edition to it or something?
Yeah, that's $100.
And it's only $100. That's now for the collector's edition. That's fine. $100 for a collection edition is fine.
That's for the they get the base one and then they get the ultimate version.
Ultimate, yeah, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go and I got it pre-ordered already anyway. For that one. So I mean, again, I don't know. Let me see this one. Oh wow, they crazy with it. I don't see how analysts could say that $200 was supposed to be like. No, you can't have a game cost $200 unless it's like an old retro game that nobody can find or something like that. I can't see GTA 6 coming out $200 and then they're mad about it.
Bro, they old and greedy. You gotta think, these shareholders, these is old dudes who got long money, who all they can see is dollar signs. They don't give a damn about
$200 though. The first $200 base game.
I said this to Khalif a while at this tweet. He was saying, I gotta pull it up real quick. He he was saying something about. I'm gonna go read what he said. Shout out to Khalid from Spying on Me. That's the homie. Let me go on my page real quick.
Either way, $200 for a game. It ain't. That's not happening, bro. For even if it's GTA.
The reason that it could be is because this is. Let me see here because my page worked.
You say it could be, but it's not. But that's what they wanted, though.
Let me see where I say it. Okay, I feel like every week we see a podcast with a former Xbox or Sony employee sharing thoughts on the current state of the business. I feel like sure there's history to be shared and viewpoints that potentially have value, but it also feels like we're in unprecedented times, and maybe those insights are outdated. And I said, no, they and their superiors sold gaming out. Just like the artists sold music out and the directors and actors sold movies out. They wanted awards and prestige of being cool and stun on the people who picked on them coming up and a couple mil and a house and a car they could barely afford. Meanwhile, their CEO was cutting deals to get a golden parachute. Same thing in games media. Now the dam has broken and real gaming will go back underground. So what I'm saying is the reason why they saying GTA should have been $200 is because gaming got sold out, bro. Everybody like the dude. Did you see what the dude? One of the guys who made Doom, the original guys that made Doom, where they said, I'm gonna pull up what he said too. I think it was either John Carmack or John Romero, and I'm gonna pull up and read to you what he said. Hold on. I'm in here cleaning.
Yeah, nah, do your thing. Bobby, what you thinking about it though?
About the PlayStations and
No. About them saying like, the GTA should have been $200 instead.
Man, no, I'm sorry. Like even GTA, no game should be $200. No one is going to buy except for the people who truly want it desperately. Most people would just be watching their favorite streamers or watching YouTube because they'd be like, I ain't gonna pay that price for that video game. I'm gonna wait for the damn thing to get lower.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And I understand what DJ's saying. These guys are rich. It's like, oh, we didn't put all this billions of dollars. But GTA 6 is gonna be a game that's gonna be on PS5. Then it's gonna go to PS6. And it's gonna be on PS7. God damn it might be on PS8. It's gonna be on.
For a couple years.
It's gonna just like they did with Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't see now. The thing is this though. I don't think when they made Grand Theft Auto 5, right? I didn't think that they thought that this game was gonna milk it as long as they did. They added the GTA Online, and I know the GTA Online gave it a new life.
They had a lot of shark cards. Like the shark cards were pretty much what made them endless amounts of money because everybody and their grandma wanted to buy new items in the game and buy new story.
So did you play Grand Theft Auto 4 online?
Yeah. No, what do you mean 5?
No, I'm talking about 4. I'm starting with 4.
4 had online, yeah. I think.
Yeah, 4 did have it online, and it wasn't
like a semi one. It wasn't really big.
No, it was like you can play through the whole game. But then, like you had your friend or something that came through, and you guys did like little stuff together. It was like almost like co-op. It wasn't really like a real online. It was almost like co-op. And
I don't think it did have like.
It did have it online. It had online. I played it online.
Because I remember beating the game, and then that was pretty much it. And I was like, okay, I'm good.
Nah. GTA 4 had it online. It had it online. You literally go around with your friend or whoever you got, and
like I can't remember if it did or not because
I remember I played it.
I honestly just beat the game in a day, and then I was like, I'm good.
Well, I didn't beat it in a day. I actually like Grand Theft Auto 4. I like the physics of that game. I liked it a lot, and then I like the
I thought it was 4 bike scene, like a dirt bike that's supposed to have traction in the dirt does not have traction in the dirt. It irritated me to no end.
I mean, hey, man, I still enjoy the game.
I love that Rage engine physics. Like
that's what I'm saying. I love that.
More realistic. It was more realistic. You couldn't just speed off and do a whole bunch of, like you had to know. And if you hit somebody, you knew you could fly out the window, or they could fly out the window. Like the body parts, everything about GTA 4 was amazing compared. I feel like GTA 5 story was cool, but GTA 4 was way more like, they had a bunch. I'll say GTA 5 set pieces was probably way bigger, but the scope and the scale of GTA.
I think you guys are skipping the main issue. The main issue with that game, you doing the final mission and Roman calling you.
Bobby's hot take.
hey, but that's the whole. Well, that was probably a glitch on yours because on the final mission. Well, yeah. That's before the ending, but yeah, but that's what I like. That wasn't a problem. That was actually cool because it was like you got bits of the story, the lore. You would hang out with them and go do stuff, and you would find out stuff about little Jacob and man.
Yep. About little Jacob and Playboy and all of that.
No, you can find out what happened to 8-Ball. No, 8-Ball. He was in the Liberty City as well.
No, that was GTA 3. 8-Ball wasn't in.
Yeah, you see his shop. You literally see his shop in GTA 4 because it's still Liberty City.
Oh well, we talking about the well, that's a deep cut Easter egg. But we talking about the main characters. We talking about Rome, even with the DLC, even with
We talking about Ballad of the Gay Tony and Lost in the Dam.
Yeah, like you could hang out with them. You could ride.
I was done with the DLCs. I was talking about like the main story. You could literally backtrack all of the same locations that you played through on GTA 3, and it's still almost the same there. And you can see a sign where 8-Ball's shop used to be because it shows the bowling ball and it says 8-Ball on it, and it's got coming soon, some kind of other building thing coming up.
Well, that's cool. I mean, because it was crazy because since Ray Liotta, God bless his soul, and then Melee went off on them. That's why they didn't canonically the HD in the 3D universes are not on the same timeline. So yeah, you do have those but that's besides the point. The reason, and this is the reason, going back to what we were talking about. So John Romero, I'm listening to his book right now about how they made id Software and Doom and everything else like that.
And that actually goes into the next topic too, because we just had the layoffs at Ubisoft after they just made Black Flag. But keep going.
That's
go ahead.
Crazy. So he say, I'm sorry for everyone at id Software affected by these layoffs. I know what it feels like to leave id while id goes on. It's a strange and painful thing to step away from a place that holds so much of your work, friendships, and history. The people have done a great job moving the legacy forward. Doom, Quake, and Wolfenstein are not easy names to carry on, especially in today's industry. The last few games show real care, skill, and respect for what those worlds mean to people. A note on digital preservation history is critically important to the history of games. I've preserved complete early history from the start at Soft Disk through August 1996, including materials and assets as far as I know it itself no longer has. I hope someone is doing the same for the company's ongoing legacy, the work, the code, the assets, the stories behind them. I'm thinking of everyone at id today and everyone else affected. Okay, never mind. Let me see here. That was John Romero's, but his was actually a little bit better. But where is John Carmack's?
Long story short, bro. Yes, the gaming every industry is going to sell out. Every industry is going to sell out. Everything has been sold out, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, the next topic was talking about the Ubisoft layoff as well.
He made his page private. Oh shoot.
Yeah, he probably got harassed and all that, but he got it.
No, hold on, wait, because what did he say? Go back. Okay, all right, hold on. So this is what he said. He said John Romero was actually a little bit better. He said, I've been trying to find something meaningful to say about these id Software layoffs. My Microsoft will probably be a good steward of the brand statement. Is an agent with certain certainly going to dampen the mood of the final reunion at QuakeCon next month. I'm saddened, but I can't muster out anger or outrage over it. I don't have access to the books, but I suspect id Software was marginal business from Microsoft perspective. I believe the reports that Minecraft revenues have been carrying several other studios. To continue to be produced long-term, games need to be successful, not just be beloved. Games are competing with every other option for spending your leisure time and money, and the competition is blue. You cannot rule out the possibility that executives are idiots, but they shouldn't be your default belief. I don't think there's any obvious path that would have doubled the revenue from id games. Could they have gotten more with a different pricing strategy? Could they have created more things for fans to buy? Could they have been cost-effective marketing a way to reach more players that would have loved and bought the games? Could they have changed the game designs and broadened the appeal to more players without alienating existing ones? Could they have produced the games at a lower cost, faster, and cheaper? I really don't know. The game isn't over yet, and I hope the studio rallies through. He say, by the way, if the Xbox division is scurrying for loose change under the sofa cushions, I'm still willing to put up $1 million guarantee to allow Team Beat VR to commercialize the legacy open source games on VR. Let's see here. Somebody asked, could he buy it back? There's a bunch of people. Yeah, a bunch of people got a bunch of different thoughts.
All right. So what's your takeaway from that?
So my takeaway from that, just like I just said, is they sold out. They left. They said John Merrill left in 1996. I don't know when John Carmack left. But the thing is,
John Romero left a long time ago when they had a better references about the way they were going with the studio, and they had some issues.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think that's probably because John Carmack wanted to sell out. So he wanted to sell the company and get up out of there because he probably was like, look, if I get a golden parachute, get up out of there, because we got to keep competing and games are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So give me $20 million and buy me out and pay maybe $100 to $200 million to buy the whole company and pay everybody. And then that way, shoot, we up out of there.
But we're talking about back in 1996.
No, that's when he left. John Carmack, I know he was there for Doom 3. So what I'm saying is he was there when they sold the company to Microsoft.
But what I'm saying is they've been doing this a long time.
Didn't own it at that time. Like
they wasn't owned by them Microsoft yet.
Bethesda, my bad. Bethesda came. So they sold to Bethesda. So even then, though, it's still a multi-million-dollar company buying another multi-million-dollar company.
And that's been going on. That's been going on since the beginning of gaming from the very start.
But that's what I'm saying. But back in the day, coming up off of Atari, the standard was set high with Nintendo and with Sega, right? When PlayStation, and I had this wrong, I kept saying it on the spaces about the Console Wars book, right? So PlayStation was supposed to, and I'm gonna post a video about this, was supposed to make a CD add-on to the Nintendo Super.
Yeah, we know that. And then they got swindled out of their shit.
No, they didn't get swindled. This is what it was, right? So PlayStation.
Hold on, DJ. I know exactly what happened. They wanted all the licensing and basically most of the profit because they was the one that was making.
Was like, hell no.
Okay, Nintendo said hell no, and guess what happened? PlayStation was born after that, right? And then what did PlayStation do since PlayStation's been here?
Get more money. That's all they. That's what I'm
they okay. Nintendo did what?
But Nintendo got money, but Nintendo still, up until right now, Nintendo has up until right now with the Switch 2. This is the first time where they weren't putting the whole game on the cart, right? So
that's just an industry standard now.
Yeah, but Nintendo held out, and they made the company say, "Look, either you gonna make it digital download code or you gonna make a cloud version? Because we want to make sure that we'll compromise on the cloud version or the digital download code because we want to give people the full game. So
but we cannot act like Nintendo is just the greatest saving grace of the. We can't say but that's why that's the energy that I've been getting on Twitter all week long. Oh, I'm getting rid of
Nintendo has made sure they have had, like Apple, it's a closed circuit. But the difference is they always believe, because Japan always believed in having physical media. Even to this day, they've always they got arcades still.
Yeah,
they got music and movie stores still. Like they got
that's a Japanese culture. That's a Japanese culture. It's like that. But America with America and the Europeans, they don't care about that anymore. And that's where you're gonna. Every company has to break down how they're gonna take a business strategy and use it towards the Americas first, and the Europe first, and then Japan last. Nintendo's different. The only reason why Nintendo is different is because they have a handheld, right? Because guess what? When the Wii U was out, the Wii U wasn't doing good in Japan either. And what was the Japanese people doing? They was buying PlayStations and Xbox because nobody was buying the Wii U. The only reason Nintendo is successful as they are in Japan right now is because they have a handheld, and the technology has caught up enough so that they can blend home console games and portable games in one system. That was the best thing that they could do. They've been trying to do it. They tried to do it with the Wii U. It did not work. You go to the bathroom in the Wii U, and you got a big house, and now that your little handheld thing is too far away from the main thing.
The Wii U, they just didn't market that.
The Wii U was trash.
No, it wasn't trash.
It was trash. It was
marketed the right way.
It didn't have enough specs. The concept of you bringing that big ass controller somewhere and you can't be far away. They wanted it so that you don't have to play on the TV.
Yeah, I mean they was trying to do like Xbox did with the Xbox One, where you could plug your cable and all that. They were moving towards that because it's like, all right, TVs have all of that in them, and even your PlayStation, all that. We went to streaming instead of cable. They was trying to keep it to where you could have cable, streaming, all that in one box.
Yeah.
Now but around that time when they launched it, they was trying to people was cutting the cord and just going straight to Netflix or putting a pirate hat on.
Yeah, but the Wii U was still trash. I'm sorry, the Wii U was trash.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If they had marketed it correctly, and I listened to Reggie Fils-Aimé's book, they didn't market that correctly, and they didn't market the new 3DS correctly.
I'm gonna say this. So look, you're coming off the Wii, right? And so
they didn't appeal to the casual market. They was trying to get blended, and they should have kept leaning on the casual market, but still made the games. They made their focus trying to catch up to the casual market. And even Reggie Fils-Aimé say, look, we need to appeal to the customers that we got, and we need to keep the casual market first, but we still that's gonna carry us forward with the hardcore gamers.
They messed it up. They messed it up with the hardcore gamers once the Wii came out, because ain't no hardcore gamer was playing no game on the Wii like that. The whole Wii generation was a gimmick. Everything about the Wii was a gimmick. It sounded like the best thing ever, right? That you had a motion controller and you wanted to play a game. Can you play a game motion controller?
Hold on, Beast. It wasn't totally a gimmick. That was what real people in. But people started buying the Smash Bros.
I mean, yeah, because that's the only place you can play it. The damn game. You couldn't play it nowhere else.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, Beast.
So they adapted. They definitely adapted to the Wii. But once again, anybody who played Smash Melee on GameCube and they went back and they wanted to get that same experience on the Wii, you was not getting that same experience on the Wii with that control. I purposely did not like Mario Galaxy.
That's why they kept the GameCube.
They had the game. You was able to use the GameCube controller on the Wii, but not all of the Wii that I had. I had the black Wii. I couldn't use no GameCube controller on it. I couldn't use no GameCube controller on it. Actually, I'm lying. I had a white Wii first, and then I brought a black Wii, thinking that Wii was gonna have the same. But the GameCube controller sucked to me too.
They had black Wii's that had this, and they had the one that had more memory.
What you laughing at, Bobby? What you laughing at?
They had the white Wii, and then they had the black Wii.
See, Bobby gonna take it there, boy. Bobby gonna do it.
Yeah, Bobby gonna do it.
Bobby gonna take it. We talking about the color scheme because they did the same thing with Wii and Wii U. The black Wii had more, and that's crazy though. The black Wii had more memory on it.
What? Well.
But back to what I was saying though,
is
that if they had a lean in, just like they did with the Switch still leans in on the casual gamer.
Hold on. But DJ, yeah, they lean in on the casual games, right? Because that's what Nintendo is known for. But they lean into all audiences now because you got the power to be able to do it, and you exactly. So what was the problem with the Wii during the Wii generation? The problem was third-party support.
Yeah. Well, but they were still selling like hand over fist because you had Rock Band.
Rock Band's different, man. Rock Band is a little different.
You had Rock Band. You had Call of Duty.
Call of Duty wasn't selling on Wii or Wii U like that. I'm telling you that right now.
But I'm saying you had that on there. Then you had, of course, the I'd say the arcade Madden, the arcade.
Yeah, they tried to play Madden and put Madden on there, and then they had to drop it, and then it wasn't for a very long time until just now that you started seeing Madden and 2K coming back on Switch.
Yeah, coming back on there. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like
that, but that's what I'm saying, DJ. Is the fact that the Switch 2 are handhelds, right? That can do everything, and it appeals to the Japanese market because the Japanese market always loved handhelds. That's why PlayStation. Yeah, exactly. That's why PSP did so well, and that's why Vita did so well in Japan. No matter what the price was, like when Monster Hunter came out for PSP, Monster Hunter 3, do you know that the PSPs were selling like hotcakes over there? It didn't matter what they wanted to play Monster Hunter on the go. Same thing with Vita. When the Vita came out, people was buying that shit up in Japan. The thing is now is it's a handheld. If PlayStation had a handheld right now, or Xbox had a handheld right now, right? Xbox technically has a handheld.
They have the Rogue Ally,
but it's not. It's Ace's Rogue Ally. It's not its own thing. And then on top of that, the games that Xbox got don't appeal 110% to the Japanese. That's what you got to understand. They like the Legend of Zeldas. They like the Pokemons. They like the RPGs. Yes, can you? They Wolverine. I don't know. They probably excited for Wolverine. They wish it was portable. Oh, what happened to DJ?
He said he'll be right back real quick.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear that. They like that stuff, but they, with the Rogue Ally and stuff like that, like you see somebody in Japan walking around with a big ass Rogue Ally like that? I mean, they do it with the Switch, but they're gonna do it with the Switch no matter what. The Switch is still more portable than the damn Rogue Ally. I don't know. I think who got a Rogue Ally? DJ got a Rogue Ally. We got Trav in the house. Hold on, let's get Trav in here.
I think Trav has a Rogue Ally.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I had a Steam Deck. Were the people in Japan buying Steam Decks like that? No, I'm pretty sure they wasn't. Go ahead, Trav. You in the house? He's still muted. We'll wait for him to get set up. But
it's probably doing its super little resyncing thingy like it did with me.
Yeah, it's always gonna do that. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't get what DJ was saying. The Wii during the Wii generation, the Nintendo got rid of the hardcore right just straight off the bat, just like that. I didn't care about no damn gimmick on the Wii. I didn't want to play Mario Galaxy, right? Because I had to play it the way that I played it on the Wii. I did not want to play that game with that freaking motion controls. I hate motion controls. When PlayStation did the 6-axis with that motion control shit, and then Xbox did it, I hate all motion controls. I don't like none of them. I don't like it. I don't care. I played Lair. And it's like, turn the 6-axis controller. Oh, shake it up and down. Do all this thing. Man, I don't want to do that. I just want to press a damn button. That's it. So
you don't like shaking it?
No. I want the controller to shake me. DualSense 3. DualSense 3. Whatever that shit is called. DualShock 3.
Shakes you.
Yeah, I'd rather it shake me. I don't wanna shake the controller. I ain't like that. But anyways, like we were saying, I know what DJ's point is, and DJ's point is he's like, yo, like everything is high and Nintendo, but we can't say Nintendo's a saving grace right now. We can't say Xbox is not doing bad. All of them, Nintendo's the best looking right now at the moment because of what's
basically all of them are doing something shady and bad.
Yeah, because that's the nature of the business, though. Like, they did sell out. Everything sold out. But what are you gonna do? Not play the game because of whatever? So back to the original conversation. GTA being $200 is a no. I don't care if the stockholders would have wanted it to be that price. It doesn't matter if the stockholders wanted it to be that price because nobody was buying GTA 6 at $200. Nobody. That would have killed GTA 6. $200 for a base game. $200 for a base game.
Yeah, it definitely would make things shit.
Yeah, and then everybody would have been like, nah, bro, because that the game is half of the price of the system. It's half the price of the system at that point. So what you basically
nobody's gonna buy it.
Exactly. So $100, $100 I can see $100. $80.
The majority of the people who do buy it would just be like, oh, you're a broke boy. You're broke. You can't afford it.
Yeah, well, I mean that's dumb because come on, subjective as hell. You don't know what nobody's living situation is, and you're gonna call them a broke boy. But we're not gonna get into that. That's completely different. But yeah, again, GTA 6, $200, no. What's the next topic? Because we've been on for an hour and some change, and I gotta get ready to start either Fortnite, Pokemon, or Final Fantasy or Hollow Knight. Let's
talk about that Wolverine trailer.
Okay, so the Wolverine trailer had a lot of to me. It's fire. It's fire. Had a lot of emotion, and I could.
Yeah, but it has two falls though. It has two.
Oh God, Bobby's hot take. Go ahead, Bobby.
One, it starts off with Wolverine and Jean Grey.
Jean Grey? Jean Grey? I thought it was the other one.
It shows that they are a couple in the picture. So that means Jean Grey and Wolverine are dating in this universe. And everybody who loves Cyclops is probably crying right now on X.
Or it could be some type of mind thing, you know? You always had this issue with like flashbacks and stuff like that. So it's probably like a mind thing where he thinks he's dating her when he's really not.
Oh, that's actually that. Yo, that might be a thing too. Maybe they're playing something. Yeah.
I was confused. I was confused when I seen Jean in the picture. Like, why is he changing out the picture? When I seen Jean Grey, like, hold on, you never dated her. But in the movies, he's always chasing after her.
Well, Jean Grey is the one that absorbs the power.
Like, yeah, Jean is the Phoenix.
Who's the one? That's Rogue. That's Rogue.
Rogue is the one that absorbs powers, but
y'all gonna make me wanna go watch X-Men tonight.
Universe is in Cyclops shot off his arm.
Wait, Cyclops shot off whose arm?
Wolverine.
When?
In one of the comic books, I think it was like one of the future ones.
So, in what universe is this game taking place, though? Like, is it taking place in the traditional?
This is in Spider-Man's universe. So, Wolverine and Jean Grey are dating in the Insomniac's version of Spider-Man world.
Okay.
And then they showed off Sabretooth. Now, Sabretooth wasn't fighting Wolverine. He was fighting the same soldiers that Logan was fighting. So that means Sabretooth would be a playable character.
Ooh. Sabretooth is his brother, right?
Depending on which universe you want to go with it. Like the movie lore would say yes. Some comic books would say sort of. And then Most of them are. He's just another guy who was mutant, who was pretty much worked on at the same place that Logan got his claws.
And wait a minute, real quick. So I always wanted to ask this because Baby Bobby knows. Wasn't Deadpool being worked on at the same time as Wolverine?
Yes, in certain comic books, yes.
Okay, go ahead, Trav.
Oh no! I want to hear what you're gonna say.
Deadpool's not in the game.
So who was that? You know more about it than us. Who was that girl that looked like she had claws? The one he was fighting.
Oh, that's the girl that he did for a bit. The Japanese girl who runs the hand.
Ooh.
I keep forgetting her name.
I know what you're talking about.
She's got the long fingernails.
Yeah, and they're like metal now.
I don't know if they're metal, but in there it looks like she still has the long fingernails.
Okay, so we could safely say that this is going to be a love story and a very emotional game. Not like Last of Us, but it's definitely going to be from Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not as emotional. Spider-Man is forefront, but this game is going to be very emotional because
it's going to be very emotional and very bloody, and it's going to be peak. It looks peak, so I can tell it's going to be a peak game in September. Cause I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I'm waiting to see what September look like to see when I will play exactly at what time.
You're gonna play Wolverine.
I'm gonna play it, but it's not gonna be the first thing I play. Because depending on what came to because Wolverine, I can knock that out in 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can knock it out in 5 days.
One day. You can probably knock it out in one day.
Even that. Well, no, the way how my game play is, the way my game style is, if there's any kind of open world thing I could do, I might have to take that back because I have like 100 hours of Spider-Man 2, and that's just me collecting everything at one time just to platinum it on one playthrough. Mm-hmm. So depending on how it is, that may take me a while. But if a JRPG game comes out before Wolverine, I think the Final Fantasy game comes out before Wolverine.
Oh, the Resurrect?
Definitely, yeah, I'll be playing that.
Well, no, the Vampire one comes out before Wolverine. And then,
then after that, Blood and Dawn now.
Yeah, then after that, Onimusha.
Well, those two games after Blood and Dawn, I might not get. They have to give me a demo or trial. Now I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to go on sale. But Onimusha, I'm picking up.
I'm definitely gonna get Onimusha.
I'm definitely gonna pick up. But what else? Well, I don't know what comes out in September. I gotta look and see. But a lot of games, like I ain't even touched Black Flag yet because I've been locked into this.
The Echo.
I've been locked in like day and night. I wake up, that's the first thing I touch on my day off. Every day. Because grinding, leveling, finding shit, it takes time.
Yeah. I'll be going at it later.
Alright, so look, listen, I don't know if DJ's coming back. My phone is literally on 4%. I'm gonna get started on Final Fantasy 8 again, and then Hollow Knight just to get some reps in on it, so I can start playing some other games. As you guys can see, if you guys got me on YouTube, I have like a whole bunch of games here to play. I forgot I even had Lego Star Wars, and Star Wars the Skywalker Saga. I have all the DLC. I forgot all about that. I'll eventually get to that too, but yeah, I'm gonna end the pod now because we're an hour and some change in. We talked about the GTA. We talked about the GameStop stuff. But that was really it, really. Unless Trav has anything else to say, but like I said, my phone's on 4%. So
yeah, I think Sabretooth is gonna have the same body type as Venom.
The same body type?
Yeah, because the way he looks like, it looks like he's just a clone of Venom because he's as tall as Venom.
Well, maybe that's why they
same body type as Venom.
Maybe that's why they gave us
just recloned him and put him as Sabretooth instead of Venom.
Yeah, and they got the experience for it too because they did it in Spider-Man 2. So that makes sense. That makes sense. And Anyway, guys, like I said, so this is the first time we did the pod on YouTube. So the pod is live on YouTube, but it's going to be converted into a regular video. So you guys always go back and check it out. It's on Spotify, it's on the Apple Music as well. If you guys are listening, we're literally everywhere. And the way that I was doing it today, I just had my Switch just so that you guys could see a face attached to it, because normally we don't have it. But before, when I did the other podcast, it was attached to it. Now my phone's on 3%. But it's your boy Hero Beast. I'm on all social media platforms. Your Hero Beast on every single media platform: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. I've been posting like crazy. I got my Ultra Board tier on Champions last night. With Trav seen it firsthand live. He's seen it live last night when I got the Ultra Board tier. I'm making a third team, and we're gonna go for the Master Ball tier too as well. And then after I get the Master Ball tier and Champions tier, then we're going to go take our talents to doubles before August 4th, because August 4th is when the season is done. And then I don't know what the next, we don't know what, I think Trav is telling me, I don't know what the next mons are going to be for next season. Yeah. So
I just paid for my battle pass last night.
There you go.
I realized when I was going through my team, I'm like, hold on, this mon's missing. I looked at the rules for the season, and it'll show like who the Pokemon you're able to use the season. I'm like, okay, so I got the big ball with a random team that I had built up, but I need to sit down and actually
like make a team. Yeah, I had to do the same thing.
I gotta just make a team where I get the Ultra Ball. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah, and then
the team I work with right now, I can run with that until I start losing.
Oh yeah, and it get, you remember you was telling me they get sweaty. It gets sweaty. That shit gets sweaty. Yeah. And I'm before I go, I'm gonna tell you this. I had a person hit me with the Purge song, and it had Destiny Bond too at the same time, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man, I've been doing this, setting up with my I've been setting up with what's this? I forgot my name, but the poison rock type that floats in the air.
Gamora.
The one with the new mega.
Yeah. Gamora, yeah, I love Gamora.
I set up with him. Keep hitting with this. I forgot the move for right now, but that you automatically get poison. Explosion. Once you get to like 30-40% explosion, knock it both out. Now I'm forced you to bring your next Pokemon in. You got
and you get poison again.
Rock, and you get poison, and start that all over. So
now I know what Pokemon to use to beat Trav. He said, now my phone's on 2%. How you know that, Bobby?
It was at 3% just a minute ago.
Yeah, it's definitely at 2% right now. I thought somehow you hacked my phone. You looking at my screen. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, bro, spaces burn, and then the thing is, I have it right next to the laptop, so I'm just trying to get the audio from the thing. So I was trying to put it on the Bluetooth, but because I started it before, it didn't go on there. Anyways, like I said, guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, my phone's at 2%. Shout out Trav, shout out Bobby, shout out Dion, shout out DJ for joining in the podcast. Going forward, the podcast will be on YouTube, so you guys can see a face. You guys can hear what we're talking about. This was a late podcast, an hour and a half almost, and we had fun. This is a good pod. I'm about to literally play. I think I'm gonna play Fortnite real quick for y'all, so that I can actually get my next like 2 wins. If anybody wants to hop on Fortnite real quick, I'll probably hop on Fortnite real quick before I start doing Final Fantasy 8. I'm gonna be up all night, so it's your boy Hero Beast.
If you have fun with that, I'm gonna watch a movie and then pass out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I might take it. You know me, I might take a little nap real quick. I might not wake back up. But anyways, I'm out, y'all. Peace. And for my people on YouTube, I appreciate you guys for actually pulling up and watching this. Going forward, this is how it's gonna be. I'm on camera right now, so shout out, peace. I'll see you guys in a minute anyway, because I'm gonna be on here in a second. So stay tuned to that. Peace.